Alternanthera bettzickiana, agroplants.org, also known as Parrot-leaf Sanguinarea. Okay, so this hibiscus, it's perennial evergreen, or in cold climate can also grow as an annual plant. Can grow also as edible plant, but mostly used for the ornamental leaves and as an ornamental plant for the colored leaf. Can use as a ground cover, can grow in an aquarium, pond, and can grow in variety of climate. Tropical, subtropical, temperate, or Mediterranean. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below, link is the right top side, and if you purchase, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, it's really helped to this channel to grow, and you help us to provide you more video actually. So this is the deal here. Hardiness zone will be from 10B as perennial, and in the right care, it's also possible in 10A. Of course, as an annual, it can grow in hardiness zone of 4+. As you remember, the leaves are edible, and the color can be green, pink, yellow, orange, white, red, purple, magenta, or just multicolor, as you can see here. The leaves are a little bit fleshy, and the structure wavy to curly. As you can see, not always the same, a little bit different. Flower colors are white or yellow in a pom-pom shape. The flowers are okay, not amazingly. Let's say not the most beautiful flowers that I ever see, but it's pom-pom shape. Flowers, not something special. The leaves, it's a showy part, and if you choose to grow it, this will be the reason for. So if you want to grow it, of course, frost-free. Prefer moist soil, rich soil, wetland, and possible to grow it in aquarium or in a pond. High humidity prefer. And all of this, all what this plant prefer, it can grow also without it. Regular soil potting mix, without over moist, regular moist soil, water it regularly, without high humidity, but frost it cannot survive. And of course, better to add some rich soil and organic matter or compost or something like this. You can start to grow it by plant, also possible by seeds, very hard to find, or just cutting. Cutting start if you choose to put it in water, and I think will be the best. Just put the water, switch it every few days, and it will be enough. It will just grow some roots. Another possibility is to put it in moist soil with high humidity and wet soil even, and it will grow roots. It's not something hard to grow. You can add some growth root hormone, not something special. It will grow, it will increase the chance to get roots. Usually it's better to start by cutting because as I said, it's very hard to find the seeds because the low viability of the seeds. Usually the seeds are not viable and it's just to grow nothing. Be aware that it's aggressive plant. Planting season will be in the spring as an annual. Usually you can start from the spring to the autumn, but will be the recommend season, so spring as an annual. Hardiness zone of 9 to 10A, spring to the summer. Hardiness zone of 10B to 11, spring to the autumn. And all the year in hardiness zone of 12+. Major pests are the ants and aphids. Mealybug also can be very annoying, especially in the shade. You can prune it all the year. It doesn't really matter, as I said, I don't see as flowers of something really important in the plant. So just cut for design and dead parts. The height of the plant will be from 30 to 50 centimeter. It's been 12 to 20 inches, but be aware that it's mostly grow wide as long as it given. And it's in the right condition, it will be fast growing plants that require average to big amount of water. Always better not to let the soil dry, and the full sun to half shade will be the light condition. So It's not really possible to grow it as a houseplant, but it's very common to grow it as a houseplant. Why? Because it's grown in aquariums, but in aquariums you have light, so don't worry, it grows very well in aquarium, with light of course. And if you grow it in a cold area, better to grow it as a perennial and not as annual, because seeds are not viable mostly. So you just really start to start from seeds. So the moment that it will die, it will be hard to find new seeds. So if you just choose to put one stem in the winter, you just can grow it as a like annual. So in the spring it will grow outside to the autumn. In the autumn, put it back into the house. Blooming season will be from the spring to the summer. Except this harvest season, if you grow it as an annual, it will be from after establishment, let's say in the spring to the autumn, before the blooming season. If you grow it as perennial, all the year will be good to harvest. And this is not a problem. You can use it as cooked, stir fry, salad, eat it raw. If you choose to grow it from seeds, just give really high humidity, moist soil. Better separate pots, because again, seeds, it's something hard. And prefer morning sun, half shade morning sun. And require average to big amount of water. Don't put it inside a pond or something like this, or inside a puddle, but need a very high humidity with mulch the moment that it's germinate. Sorry, the moment that it germinate, better to keep it in mulch, to put a lot of mulch to keep the humidity and the moist. It's very important, and don't let it dry. It's super important. Except this, it's a beautiful plant with beautiful leaves, and if you choose to grow it, it's a very extra beautiful something in the garden. I mean, not the usual green leaves that you grow, something more, and you can eat it. So it's beautiful and edible, so it's something to consider to grow. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.